I want to get
looking at the kilo numbers.
Hey! What are you doing on the blanket?
I don't know you're taking a picture now. Yeah, I was taking a picture. That's right.
Look at Angus! Angus!
Mine is
We're up at 10 pictures for that.
you always get her that extra shot.
No, I'm the photographer, but I'm not the waiter. I can say that because he's been waiting a real long time.
Take care of your father. All your brothers through the trade, Brian. All your friends. We love you. You know. Thank you. And there'll be more laughter, Brian. Lots more laughter. So, you know, we just want to share this day with you and let you know that. We'll always be there for you.
To enjoy today.
Mom. Muda. She was my Muda. And that's how you pronounce mother in German. She told me that. Of all the days throughout our lives, the saddest one has come. For life will never be the same without our loving mom, or Muda. And through our hearts, and though our hearts are breaking, it will for quite a while, we'll remember all the love she gave, and the radiance of her smile. She had a beautiful smile. Mother's love provides the rock we build our lives upon. It will stay with us forever and help us carry on. And then on that, I'm gonna say, Gunda and I, well, we had our moments. It was not easy for me, it was not easy for her. She became a mother, and I became a teenager. I was 13. So there was a lot of little frictions there, like what Dad was saying, yeah, me trying to make my own times and I was gonna come home, but there was a lot of others, but through it all, me and her, we worked through that.
And respect.
And it all worked out. And that's all I got to say.
Very good.
Charlene's right near 13. So yeah, along came a new mom, and at first it was sort of like, okay, we got a new person, and I got along with Gunda actually really well. I kept my room clean, Charlene didn't, so. I can see that. I know that, before I get into some of that excerpts of her, I did want to say to everybody, it's really warming to see like so many people that were able to show up for Gunda's service today. And obviously that means like a lot to us, but it's great to see everybody that she was able to touch so many different people in different ways, whether it was through friends, family. Yeah, it's bath time. I'm still getting bathed into my 30s, I don't know. Yeah, but seriously, it's great that everybody could come out and share this. I know that Gunda looking down would be like more than happy to see a lot of her friends, as I said, family, other acquaintances that were able to share this woman, and that's great. She definitely was one to, she liked the party. She was definitely up for a good time, and you know, whether it was Saturday or Wednesday night or, you know, bring on that meat draw and some white wine, and Gunda was happy. So definitely had a great smile and a lot of times with Gunda. One of the things, one of the great things that was instilled with me early in life from Gunda was definitely there was a discipline factor. So that was big.
Really?
And, no meant no. So we learned that quickly. And I think one of my first times with Gunda learning about discipline was I was fighting with my sister over some dishes because I didn't want to help with that. So behold, Gunda took away our magic dishwasher and hand washing dishes. Well, you certainly learned how to behave in the house. It'll go easy if you just listen to Gunda. That was just like that word too. Just don't get caught in the bar early, and it was all good. But she's just looking down, going. She's probably happy everybody's here, and probably happier too that she's not getting the bill.
Oh, fuck. He's laughing. Yeah. That was good.
Lightning can strike anytime. The money you took to pay the fence.
Oh, the fence? I think there was a fence still that I took.
Still haven't painted it.
Quite, I think, in arrears still for painting the fence, so...
Now you charge the money.
For years, she's still carrying on about that.
So, it's been it's definitely been for myself a really...
Cindy!
Yes, a heart-wrenching time. I really do feel like I've lost a true piece of my life. Sorry, one second. I did grow with Gunda, and I really accepted Gunda as a second mother in my life, not really just as a stepmom. I saw her as a definite building block early in life. Some of the good things I can remember being a boy, Gunda around aside from bath time. Right away with Gunda, I could truly see that she learned to cherish and want to build into the family as well. I remember being in grade 3, hiking it off to school, and always be a lunch maid. You know, food on the table. Gunda was out of it. You know, have dinners ready, and you know, just mom duties. And you know, I could always remember she'd always be like, "Don't go through that forest." And she'd always want me to take this long way around school, but I was lazy, and I was like, "I'm cutting through that forest to go." Behold, I'd get home at night, and there'd be, you know, a lecture. Don't go through there. So it's just nice. Memories like that, you could see that there was a watchful eye out for you, and you know, you truly learn to. Well, you're easy to watch out for. You just have the arms.
Oh my God.
Part of the family, and you know, we'll definitely miss that loving smile, and there's lots of great times. I'm sure there's reflections everybody else in this room will have of laughter and memories with Gunda. And I think one of the things about her candor that was most interesting was that Gunda would call it as it was, a spade is a spade. And whether, if you're on the shit list, well.
You're on the shit list. Ace of spades.
Or something and try to climb out. But you always like knew where you stood with Gunda, and I think that was, in a way, it's a bit hard line, but you truly understood, like, if you were her friend, you were loved by her, you knew like where it was, and it was from deep down in the heart.
Yeah.
So, you know what, I'm sure we'll all miss her in different ways and in different memories that everybody else will have in this room, where you had different good times, laughter,
On the shit list,
on the
because
shit
everybody's on the
list,
shit list.
whatever it
At one
is,
time.
you know, like, I just think, like, yeah, for sure, take this time today, have a great reflection of her, how she was. Gunda was a very caring woman, and when it came down to it, you know, people that needed help or around her, or friends, or that, I mean, she would like try to give you the shirt off her back and try to extend, you know, a helping hand. So it's, you know, little things that add up to a lot, and for me, like, as I said, I really do feel like I've lost a part, definitely a family, not just somebody that was, you know, introduced in a new
Who's our
new
mother?
mom. So, you know, to Gunda, to you, love you, and if anybody else has something they'd like to come up and say, for sure, tell some stories, some laughs, make us cry some more.
Excellent.
Who's our mother?
I know. Here we go. A buddy gave me this. No, I know what it is. It's fucking broken. You can buy
I'm so grateful to have known Gunda. The years of our friendship, so important to me. And I love her and I miss her. And I truly know that she was a good friend to everybody. And she'd be so proud that you guys all came today. And I truly know that she loved her kids so much. I have stories that I could probably tell Journey, but she had told me. And they're just fantastic, because she was a good mother. And she was a good person.
It's getting low, is Gunda in here?
And she loved her puppies. And I just want to say that I'm going to miss you, Gunda. And I'm here to say goodbye. And you'll always be in my heart. Always. I'll think of you forever.
We picked out a poem we thought was very appropriate for our lovely Gunda, who is waiting outside her bench for someone to bring her a glass of wine at noon, so that she can come back and have some snacks and laugh and tell stories of times past. Okay, this is called Memories in the Heart. I feel no guilt in laughter, she knows how much you care. Feel no sorrow in a smile, she's not here to share. You cannot grieve forever, she would not want you to. She'd hope that you would carry on the way you always do. So talk about the good times and the ways you showed you cared. The days you spent together, all the happiness you shared. A word someone may say will suddenly capture a time, an hour, a day that brings her back as clearly as though she were still here, and fills with feelings that she will always be near. For if you keep these moments, you will never be apart, and she will live forever locked safely within your hearts. There you go. We'll all keep our memory alive in our hearts, and that's how it should be done. She'll never be forgotten. And we'll always be there for you, Brian, and we love you, and
We'd like a copy of that.
Thank you.
yes, yeah, you done picked it.
Okay. You were smart. I brought tissue and you brought a towel. You're thinking.
Hi, I'm Wendy, and 25 or so years ago, I walked into the Arms. A little hesitant, not used to going to bars and stuff, then, you know, I'm accustomed to it
Not here.
now. And a voice said to me, honey, you should sit here. Okay. She said, what do you drink? I said, wine. She's like, oh, we're going to be in love forever. One thing about Gunda is she was beautiful inside and out. She was one of those people that if you were her friend, she treated you like you were a treasure, and she was so lucky to have found you as a friend. Well, really it was the other way around. There is. Because she was a treasure, she would do anything for you. Now if you crossed her, God help you.
Exactly.
That would be me.
As Daryl said, she did speak her mind, and you knew where you stood at all times. I have to say, in all the years I knew her, we never had a crossword, a fight, an argument.
I can't say that.
Other
I never made it home for dinner.
Animals, chickens, horses. She would come to my house when I moved to the open oven. And she thought, oh, the chickens were so cute because she would go over there and the chickens would run towards her, and you know, because they wanted to get actually chickens like getting happy. Then she wasn't too impressed when it was like, well, what are we having for dinner? Maybe not been planned at that point. But she went back.
We gave her a store.
Went back to a story about a chicken she had at her grandparents' place in Germany when she was a child, and how she loved this chicken. It was a pet, and at dinner one time when she was. She never got over that trauma. She loved dogs, as we all know, and she was the kind of person who she didn't just love her dogs, she loved all dogs. She had pictures, not just of her dogs in her field, she had pictures of my dogs. Which was just, I thought, quite an amazing thing.
There's Cindy.
We took that picture in Penticton a few years ago, so with this one, we were up having our favorite wine and bread and cold cuts and cheese and watching the fireworks. That kind of thing.
That's 3 women.
Yeah. Charles. Brian was Charles.
Yeah, I was Charles.
He was always Charles because Brian was our chauffeur, and that's what he did. He made sure the ladies had wine. He drove us around to wineries. He made sure we had drinks and food and
Brian.
Charles.
And he wasn't drinking.
Then I tucked him into bed.
Really? That was Charles. So we always remember our Charles.
Good idea.
Trips. Gunda had a lot of ups and downs in her life, as we all have, but she cared more about your ups and downs than hers. And she would be the person who phoned me. We had some issues, you know, with my daughter. And Gunda would be the one who would phone the hospital. She would phone the house. Sometimes every day, but it was never like for hours. She would phone, it would be a 10 or 15 minute call just to see is everything all right, anything I could do. But she was just that kind of person. I'm sure y'all know that. We talked sometimes 4 or 5, 6 times a week, sometimes twice a week, but Gunda always ended a visit, phone call, a get together, and she always had the same thing to me at the end of every one of those. She always said, darling, I love you very, very much.
Yeah.
And that's how I end this. Because I love her very, very much, and I know you will do too. I will miss her very, very much, but she's always going to be with us. So, bye-bye.
Only me credit.
Or I always say,
I love her.
for now. Goodbye. Bye-bye for now.
Does anybody else want to say something? Or? Yes.
I just wanted to say too that maybe one thing Gunda will like it today, since she's looking down and she's happy to see everybody here, and she's probably going, I can't believe everybody made the trip all the way from Port Coquitlam or wherever you were, all the way to Sechelt just to say goodbye to me. But I think it would be great if we all took the day to remember all the positive, good memories we had of her, and make it a positive day, and good thoughts, and good feelings. Make it a wonderful, happy day in our hearts, because she can feel it.
Take what she gave.
Excellent.
I met Gunda about 10 years ago, so I came into her life later on in life. So at our age, it's really hard for women to get to know women because we sort of have our own settings, we have our own friendships already. And Brian had hired Maggie. It's a journey. They met at North.
There's not fire on that day?
Yeah. We didn't say that, and you know, friendships where it's really hard when the men get along. Sometimes it's a bit of a challenge.
Mike's story.
I never thought this day would come, but again, I thank all you people for coming. I was married to Gunda for 34 years. We lived together for 2.
The arms at the other 32. The arms at the other 32.
Awesome.
That was funny.
She was the rock of our family.
Don't want to know it.
She brought these 2 kids up. My niece, she loved my niece so much. She loved all you people. She was a very special woman. And life's not the same for me anymore, but I'll try to go on. But I will.
You will go on.
I'll go on. But anyway, I want to read this.
As long as the arm still closed.
Can you turn the light on? Oh, I found this thing on the celebration of life. Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Now bear with me. So there is life after death.
She already knew half an hour prior.
I have that card. Something I'll never forget.
No.
People just enjoy Gunda's Day, have lunch, wine, whatever.
Yeah. Hang on, wait. Quiet.
It's not over yet.
It isn't over yet. Shaddai.
You're not very good at talking. Between the both of us, we're going to try. Yeah, and we're going to sing a little song.
Aww.
Imagine a world where no music is playing. Then think of a church.
Come on.
Nobody praying. If you've ever looked up,
Come on.
a sky with no blue, and you've seen a picture of me without you. If you've walked in a garden where nothing was growing, or stood by a river where nothing was flowing, if you've seen a red rose unkissed by the dew, then you've seen a picture of me without you. Can you picture heaven with no rain, just broken too. Then you've seen a picture of me without you.
Yeah!
Oh my God!